Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Random Comic. Allow me to introduce myself. I think there's only 3 things you need to know about me. I love playing Call of Duty. I love listening to music, so I'm a musician. And lastly, I hate Painkiller. And the 3 things put together, if you're playing Call of Duty while listening to music and there's a lot of painkillers in the room, it makes some pretty interesting stuff that can happen in that game. Just joking, guys. One thing you really need to know is that I do love playing Call of Duty and I do love doing these commentaries. So let's get right into it. I don't think there's any way of me hiding in this game that this is going to be a 200-0 game. And I got to say that my team did not go about in this game thinking that we were going to go for a 200-0 shutout. But once we captured A and C and we had a teammate already taking Bravo, one of my teammates mentioned to me, "Hey, you want to go for a 200-0?" And I thought, hey, that's pretty cool. That's something that we never done before. That'd be pretty awesome to pull off. So once we capture 3 bases and we see that this is pretty possible, we actually go about doing it, and it actually happens in this game. And there's a few things I need to point out that actually really help out. First of all, everyone on my team has a headset. Communication is key in doing this, especially when callouts are pretty much mandatory to save bases. And for anybody that doesn't know what a callout is, which sounds pretty stupid, but some people might not know, a callout would basically be where you call out a position or a base, and say you just died and you call out your position where you were, and you can watch the kill cam and maybe see where that player is gone. You could potentially save a teammate's life, and saving their life can potentially save your life, if not one of your bases. And that is 100% true in this game. We're constantly using callouts. There's a few on Favela that everybody knows about, like the Leaf Rooftop, the Bathroom, Barbershop, and like the Leaf Rooftop. Those are all pretty given areas that you pretty much already know. If you hear that, that's a given. You know where that player is. But not all the time. Sometimes I don't have the best callouts. I mean, there are funny moments in the game, but I don't always have the best calls. I'll have ones where, I'll get killed and my shout out will be like, the freaking guy camping in the building. And that's not the best call out, but it's a funny moment in the game, and your friends will just laugh at you because you're getting pwned by some guy. But I gotta say, communication, number 1. Number 2 is the kill streaks. Let me talk about what I'm using. I have UAV, Harrier Airstrike, and the Chopper Gunner on, and most of my other teammates are using UAV. UAV is probably the best perk you can use in this game. Not that many people will use Cold-Blooded. Even if you are ripping UAVs the whole game, players are not that smart to actually switch to a Cold-Blooded class, because I don't know what it is about players, but they're really selfish, and nobody really wants to sacrifice stopping power in this game. So the constant UAVs are always helping. And that's pretty much the whole game. If you could see on the radar, mostly the whole time you'll see players spawning on the side road. And that's because of how my team is positioned. We had one person on the rooftop at Charlie. We have a couple of guys on the house at Bravo. There's one guy on top of Alpha. And I'm pretty much like the lone wolf. I'm trying to protect B and C at the same time. My role was pretty much protecting B and C. And once I get my Harrier, you'll notice I won't call it in right away, just because I'm using my Harrier as a potential life-saving thing if we're losing A or C. There's nowhere to really hide on A or Charlie. There's like a car on A, but Charlie, you're pretty much dead if I can put my airstrike on you. But I do call it in right here because I know if I can potentially get my Chopper Gunner up in the air, I can use it as a unlimited UAV. Not as a joke. I'm not using it as a joke, but I do use Chopper Gunners as a constant UAV. It definitely helps. I can tell my team where I'm seeing them spawn. Exactly like right here, my friend gets a Pablo in the air. So that thing will save A or C. Potentially B, but B is not very good with air support because there's buildings surrounding it. That's why we have my teammates. I have one guy across the rooftop over there, and I'm on the banana leaf rooftop. And you'll notice how they won't really stop spawning. I've had one game where we tried this exact tactic, and for some reason, I don't know why, but the entire team spawned on Charlie, which was really unfortunate because we didn't get the flawless, but whatever my team was doing in this game worked, and I think it's because of the positioning, and I've noticed that the positioning is everything. You gotta have a player on a base mostly the whole time. If not, that will disrupt the spawn system, and it will just push the spawn somewhere else, and it will literally throw the whole team on a certain base, which if you're going for 200 or nothing and you're going for the objective the whole time, it's gonna ruin your day. And I finally get my chopper gunner in the air, and my teammate and I will be in the AC-130 and chopper gunner combo for a few moments. I rip mine because I don't want to waste it, and I know that I can always save A or Charlie, and I'm relying on my teammates in B, and I have to rely on my teammates because they have to rely on me with the chopper gunner. It's all about teamwork. See, we have 2 guys on A. The only base I'm worried about is Bravo. But I'm trying to spawn trap them with the chopper gunner, telling my teammates do not rush that spawn because they will flip it and they could steal a base, but the game ends. It's a flawless 200-0 shutout while I go flawless. 14-0. It's definitely not the best KD, but it's awesome that I can go for the objective the whole time. We can shut out the other team, and I can go flawless. But I hope you guys like this video. Comment, like, and subscribe. And if you guys would, please check out my channel if you like this video. And I gotta say, guys, if I get a dislike on a video, I would really appreciate it if you guys told me why. I always want to improve as a commentator, and all the criticism I get, I always take. I will reply to most of them. But other than that, guys, I hope you guys have a good day, and I'll see you guys on the game. Peace.